Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. It's 1 p.m. That's fine. I haven't set the video for today to upload yet, but I'll be alright. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing fine. Today it is snowing. That is what's new with me. First snow of the year. Very cool. Very exciting, I gotta say. Hope you're doing well. How you feel about the snow? You like it? You may live in a place that never gets snow. I do not. But it was very warm the last 2 days, and then suddenly I looked outside today and I went, hey, what the hell? Where'd that come from? That's kind of weird. It's been coming down for a while, too. It's been like 2 hours of just non-stops, and I've been up for a little while. I've been doing, I don't really know what I've been doing. That's a good question. What have I been doing today? I don't know. I'm here now, though. I'm hoping, honestly, could use another loss like I got when I got real mad at the game and recorded like 4 episodes. That was good. But also I would like to not lose, because that would also be fine with me. Either way. Let me know how you feel about the snow. Any inclement weather coming your way? I'm interested to hear. I am okay with the snow. I don't mind driving in it. I don't mind the cold, so I'm in favor of it. Anyway. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get going. Awoken, Wurmkin, pushback, rage, chase, and rage. No, this is curse. Pushback, curse, chase. There we go. Yeah, restoration, detonation, hosting, can ensnare. Fine. Awoken, Wurmkin. You know, I'm not looking to do anything crazy today. I'm actually, I'm no longer here to be. Oh man, I should pick Cheater's Hand, but I'm gonna pick something else because I don't like Cheater's Hand. That's incorrect here. Jackstrips is good. I'm gonna pick Jackstrips because Jackstrips is strong. I've come back around. Originally, I was like, man, I think Jackstrips is kind of whatever, and now I no longer feel that way. I do think that Jackstrips kind of conflicts with cultivating because you would want your champion to have more enemies to hit it, not less. However, despite that, I'm still gonna pick it because +1 draw is good. I think that Spikes also kind of conflicts with Jackstrips for the same reasons. The enemies that would die to it are typically going to already be dead. Makes the invasion trials free. So this is like a 1-for-1 start to the last run. Like this is the exact same setup, except instead of Prince, I have Sentient. That's kind of weird. And also weird. You gotta play like this. Yeah, I mean, it was an invasion trial, it was this combat, and it was Jackstrips as my first relic yesterday. That's cool. Or strange, depending on how you feel. I don't mind, I suppose. It's a good start, don't get me wrong. We're probably going to take a little less damage than I took yesterday as well. Just a touch. I assume that I'm going to get the kill here, anyway. 6-155. Oh, I do not get the kill here. What can you do? I mean, you can play Fracture. The top floor enemy gets rooted, and then maybe... Because it's 612, 36. I'd have to get you to an effective health of 43 to change the number. And I can get you to 41 with Restore, which is not enough. So, I'm gonna leave this guy injured so I can draw Restoration Detonation. There's a chance that I get this kill. You leave him injured and maybe we pull Restoration Detonation now. Look at that. And then you go Fracture. Then you recognize that letting this enemy walk up is worth more damage than playing the Weight of Contrition, or less damage than playing Weight of Contrition. Let me say that again. Letting that enemy walk up is less damage than letting Weight of Contrition hit me. Yeah, sure. I think last time I took 6 because it was different slightly. This time I took 4. Either way, Razor Sharp Edge. Sharpen, not really. Not the big fan. I'll pick Bounding Echoes. Shelter doesn't really call to me. Shelter, I hardly... Anyway. Multi-strike here? Wow. Animus of Will here? Hey, this is looking a little bit, familiar, don't you think? Huh. Sorry, I had to look at my other monitor for a second because something started auto-playing on Twitch. You know, I'm just gonna close Twitch. Get the hell out of here, Twitch. Alright. So, the only question is, do I actually want to play Shattered Shell? And I think the answer is, like, not really. Shattered Shell or Animus, I guess they're both fine. Shattered Shell, I think, is worse because of Jack Strips, though. So, there's a multi-strike here, which makes Shattered Shell a little bit better. But this looks eerily familiar. What unit do you think I would like to infuse here? Do you have any guesses? I have a strong feeling. I have a strong pick for unit. This is 2 days ago, by the way, that I'm thinking of, now that I think about it a little more. This is a 1-to-1 of 2 days ago. Yesterday was Prince. My bad. The start is the same, but now we've transitioned into something a little bit different. Still, very funny. Taking the spikes here you might think is a little wacky. And you might be right. I'm not that worried because I gave a plus 25, but it is a little bit much, perhaps. You do to me? Why do you do... Oh, because... Wait, how do you do 10 here? Let me look at this a little bit. But I want to min-max this for sure. You're going to hit me twice, which is 11. You do 8. I push you to the back, and it's... How is this minus 10? That's what I don't get. I'm missing a hit or something. Ow. Oh, okay. This one's kind of weird. This is a weird one to figure out the math for. It's 4, 8, dies, hits the sentient, cultivates, 5, 10. That's why that doesn't look right. Because I was thinking this should be 8. Or something as weird like you're getting... Now it makes sense. Okay. So, I'd like to not take 11. If I play Hostingkin, I'll take 8, which I guess is fine. You know, I think that's good enough. I'm not gonna do any more. I was just doing a lot of reading on that one to try and figure that out. Very weird. Anyway, the spikes damage shouldn't be that bad here because we have healing, is my thought. Healing plus cultivating. I should have played Bounding Echoes. Oh well. Now I just need to heal up and we'll be okay. Could I have taken that money? Probably. The money in the last ring. I don't think I should have taken that in hindsight, but I think we'll be okay. 16 times 4, yeah. You play 2 Razor Sharps and anything on this combat's gonna die. Alright. No unit draft, but we have 460 gold going into the second or third ring, which is good. Take Shelter, I guess. It's okay. It's another source of survival. It's not crazy. I wonder if there's a unit here that I would like. There's actually a few. There are good hits here. Yeah, First of Kin is okay. We can deviate a little bit. First of Kin changes the plan into throw consumes at it. Although I do actually think that Shardsoul Carver is better. But I don't want to pick a bad infusion here, so I'll take First of Kin and this will be the fallback in case I whiff. Do I have anything that works with Split Anvil? Nah. I'll take Encased Divinity. It's fine. I want to play the other one. Hey, plus 10. I want to play Shardsoul Carver here because Shardsoul Carver comes with the plus 2 to armor, which is good. I think that it's more than good. It's like probably game winning on its own because that really cuts down on the amount of survival we need. I'm buying 2 removals here because I have so much money. I don't really like floating all that money. Just pushback Talos, which is gross. Oh, it's fine. Okay, so against pushback Talos, if Talos spawns on a floor, you have a near guarantee that Talos will come back to this floor. That's the trick, because of how it works, right? So I've talked about boss patterns infinitely, I feel, on this program. And there's one important thing that you have to understand about boss patterns is that they are semi-random. So there's no like golden bullet to what will the boss do on a given turn. But basically Talos starts at the top floor and will have to move to middle or bottom. Then from middle or bottom she has to move to top or middle. And then from there she has to move, like if she either goes to top or she goes to middle, say if she goes to bottom, goes to middle, and then she has to move to top. Basically there's a lot of times where she can go to the top floor. And why that matters, of course, is because when Talos eventually goes to the top floor again, it'll reset your positioning. Now there's a small subset of cases where Talos will actually go top floor 3 times, but that's really rare. I don't think I've seen that more than a very few number of times. So that could happen too, and if that happens, you just go, ah well. I don't think it'll kill me anymore. But can Talos, it would be like top, bottom, top, middle, top. Yeah, that can happen. It's very rare though, I would say. Anyway, Talos did the general rule of thumb here, and I tend to operate on general rules of thumb because you can't really insulate yourself against these small odds sometimes. The general rule of thumb is if you're against Pushback Talos and you play on the floor that Pushback Talos is standing on, you will probably end up with your unit. If your unit can survive the first hit, they should end up organized correctly like this. If you play them in front. Or no, if you play normally, I should say. And the reason I hate Pushback Talos so much is because otherwise it's kind of a 50-50 because if you have to play top floor and Talos starts on a lower floor, it's just a chance on it. It's like a coin flip on if she goes top twice or middle twice, basically. And it's kind of awful. I do wish that I could explain this in better terms, but I cannot, unfortunately. You know what I think? I think that Animus of Will is a better infusion. And I'm going to play... I'm going to play Energy here. I have +1 draw from the Sentient, and we have a lot of spells to play. And they're not bad spells, is the thing that matters. Like, Fracture's good, and Healing is okay. I go right. Emblem of the Exiles is fine. Echo Seedling does make me a little more interested in First of Kin, but not much. I'm gonna go Emblem. No Thorn Hollow. Thank you today. Yeah. Yeah, I will do this. It's fine, because we have Razor Sharp. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to Spell Chain Razor Sharp, and then eventually I'm just gonna give it a -1. I don't love it because Spell Chain is kind of worthless right now, but later on it'll be good. Get out of here, First of Kin. And I think we are very high on Pack Shards, and we are not... we could definitely take a lot of damage here, because our first, like, 3 turns are kind of bad. I'm gonna chill on the spikes. I'm going to give the game the respect it's due, which is some. It is due some respect here. I can definitely get caught and die if I'm not careful. I could double Fracture to kill this Absolver. I think it's a lot better to play... You're dead. I think it's better to take the curse. No, you know what? I actually like building for the future here. Kill that guy. Live without the 6. It's fine. This is a greedier line. You do have to understand that this is a significantly greedier play overall. But at the end of the day, what you also have to recognize is that this unit is already doing 100 damage. It doesn't take long for Animus of Will to start popping. Well, that doesn't work out for me. Thought I could kill with Jack Fist maybe, but no. On this turn it dies. That's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna get clipped here for actually quite a bit. I'm gonna take 24. So this is my punishment. And I think that if I draw a Razor Sharp, I don't take damage though, right? So that was a little unfortunate. I have another Razor Sharp, so the way that I played that wasn't insane. It was actually pretty close. Something else that's worth considering, which I did not do, but could be doing, is I could put a single fracture onto the sentient to give 2/2 per round for 8 health. I think that that's kind of scary, though. I'm also not particularly afraid of the boss. Maybe I should be, because he's gonna throw a lot of damage my way, but, you know, kill fast. Sort of. 60 times 5 is 300, so you die in 3 hits. Yeah, that's what I thought. Also, the sentient has 100 HP because of that, so we're chill. I think I played this combat. This is an interesting combat because I think that you can play it differently and maybe take a lot less damage, but it's hard to say. And the way that I played it was guessing that I would draw a Razor Sharp not in the bottom 3, which I did not. And, you know, it's just kind of a risk that you gotta be ready to come to terms with. Can I say that in a less? It's a risk that you have to be willing to take. It's a risk that you gotta be willing to come to terms with. Yeah, okay. Hello, I'm just a speech recognition bot putting together sentences for the first time. Don't mind me. This card goes hard, but also it's horrifying. 110 pack shards? Yeah, fuck it, dude. Let's do it. This is not good. I would not recommend this to you, but fuck it, you know? Let's do it. I don't think you should do this. I don't think you should go to 110 pack shards on Combat 5, but we're strong, and I've been strong, and I stay strong. So I'm feeling it. Really, I just don't think that there's a whole lot of threat to me, and I think that having a second hit of Razor Sharp is high value. He'll die over 2 turns now. Spell Shield does mean that I'm going to get hit. So what does this run need? It's very simple. This run needs one thing now. I need to pick up some good healing. Hey, my hard drive's almost full. I gotta clear that out. What the hell? Where'd all this stuff come from? Well, I'll do that today. Good thing I noticed. You'll die to jack strips now. It's not gonna run out during this recording, but it'll run out like 3 days from now if I don't do anything, so I should be on top of that. Yeah, I actually think that the second Razor Sharp, even though I go over on pack shards, which I think is a sin often, it's fine. Doesn't really make a big difference, does it? Yeah, whatever. The Spell Shield makes hosting him worthless because I don't have ways to ping. We are going to see a lot of damage come our way here. Somehow I'm not that afraid, though. I think this is self-made Harpy, so I should be a little bit afraid, but I'm basically planning on... Oh my god. Oh my god. What have I done? I think I'm still fine, mind you. Because I took all this risk to become stronger. Self-made Harpy's doing, what was that, 56? But yeah, you just Soul Crushing Guilt. Soul Crushing Guilt is answer 1, and answer 2 is I'm pretty close to just one-tapping this boss. I've been trying to be, I've felt a little out of sorts almost with recording lately. I'm trying to make sure that I do a better job of talking out everything, because I think that one of the strengths is to make sure that everything, like, you can not watch the video and know what's going on. So, but I don't think I talked about picking up Soul Crushing Guilt, which is why I say that. In Graft and Snare, Edge Prior, I think that Edge Prior is... Anyway, I think that in Graft is okay, but you have to pay money to make it better. Like, giving it a heal, though, is strong. I'm done with taking Graft. I can give it like a +10. Revenge of the Danged. Soul Siphon's pretty bad. Total Recall would be good if I picked the Hosting Kin. This card's okay. Revenge of the Dangled. Revenge of the Hecht, but I don't really need the Echoes, so I think that card's a little worse to play. If it was purple, I think I would pick it. So we're gonna go... I haven't really mapped out my run, because I don't think I need to for this one, but probably I should've. Go Echoes to 0, +20 consume for Restore, because I'll never upgrade all of them. That's an important thing that I often forget to think about. You'll never upgrade all of your restores, so it's fine to throw a few +20 consumes as a one-time oh shit I'm dying card. Could give it remove consume, but that's gross. There was a permafrost, but I don't need Bone Dog. I think I also passed on the permafrost. Bone Dog and Train Steward can go start their buddy cop. Show. Buddy cop sitcom? What do you say after buddy cop? They can go be buddy cops, I guess. I feel like there's a word I'm missing in that sentence. Well, anyway. If bottom floor is viable, I'll play bottom floor because I'm gonna get swamped by curses. It's actually probably is best to play middle floor. I'm not gonna fracture myself. Doesn't seem good. Now, I hope I don't get rolled for this. I'm gonna get rolled for this. Okay. I should be able to fracture out of this, honestly. And mostly I just wanted to make sure I kill this Absolver so I don't take infinity curse damage. I should be able to fracture out and start cutting through the enemies. Hopefully. I can just root you and then I don't have to deal with this anymore. Yeah, okay, we're through the bad stuff. Made a mistake here. I should play wait, restore, actually. If this enemy wasn't infused down here, I would probably just take it easier. I would not. I would play all the curses, but this infusion is scary. Also haven't drawn either of my spell chains yet. Yeah, here it is. Here we go. I can stop complaining now. You're dead, right? Yeah. Okay. So I think the middle floor play now stabilizes. It's like it's a scarier start to be much safer from here on, where I will take significantly less curses and take less chip damage. The interesting thing about Monster Train, of course, is that you and I will never know, well, you can know, I will never know if what I just did was absolutely horrible or genius. It's impossible for me to know, because I'm not going to go replay the combat to find out. Oh, I shouldn't kill things, I'm just going to cultivate. You just kind of have to go on feeling. I don't think that it's a big difference maker either way, but it's interesting to think about that, I think. Because a lot of times I'll have a run win, or I'll have a run lose, and I'll go, oh, well, obviously if I just do this, and then in a similar situation I'll do the thing that I say, obviously I just do that, and it'll lose. And I'll go, oh yeah, because you lose to something else that I didn't foresee. Even the point I'm trying to make is that even with hindsight, you will sometimes miss out on something or another. I don't have any reason to play these. 22 times 2? Yeah, no problem. I can play bottom floor on the Divinity as well. I don't think I have to. I'm just going to focus on picking up some good healing cards now. Adaptive Mutation? No. Wurmkin Etchings is okay there. The eggshell card is awful. I'm gonna take draw. I don't need to tell you that Accelerated Incubation isn't good. Accelerated Incubation is one of the most interesting cards in this game, to me. No, I'm not gonna play Sketches. Concussive Coals also no. Accelerated Incubation is, like, fine, but sometimes it's, like, I guess it's what I should say is it's binary. It's very much either absurdly good or laughably bad. Take Sap Tap. Take Base Charge. Reroll. Refracting Lenses is good. It just pops my health bar off. But Kariska is also good. I don't think I need Kariska though. I'm gonna take Refracting Lenses. I like to be full health. Now, I looked at this Vortex and I went, no. I cut one restore and I don't think I need to cut another. I'm gonna leave it like this and we're gonna move on. Could take the money, but that's fine. We've been super rich on this run throughout, and that's because I got... Stop making me fight curses. I'm gonna skip this. I don't think there's a reason to take this trial. The curses slow my scaling, so a bad draw plus a +8 could definitely kill my run, and there's no reason to risk it. That's what I think. We're gonna play top 4, we're gonna play out all these curses, and I'm gonna be sad about it. That's all there is to it. I can actually cut through a lot of them with Fracture, shockingly. You can just go like bop bop, posting him, and he dies. So we can fight off a lot of these curses, which is fine. I need to not get so caught up thinking, oh, this curse, it just causes me such trouble. It doesn't have to. We can just kind of like, you know, be fine with it. You live. Really? I'm gonna snare you. I am a little worried about Animus of Will as I start to look at this. I shouldn't have put the Fracture up here, that's for sure. I guess I'm killing off the backline that'll give me the HP though, so it's not that wild to say that we're fine. That's fine. A lot of infusions in this combat. It's all okay. Like, everything I'm doing here is reasonable, I feel. Put the days down, put up a little cursage. It's fine. We're not in any trouble, really. Ultimately, I do have a unit that is 125 times 5, which is... that is one of those quick maths that I do and realize that I'm wrong every time. 125 times 5 is 625. I always think it's 525. Because I, for some reason, think that 5 squared, or 5 cubed is... No, sorry. 5 to the 4th, which is not really a number that you even need to know off the top. But I always think of it as being 525, but it's actually 625. And when you do the math, it's very obvious. It's not like I'm forgetting to carry the 1. It's just one of those ones where I like... It's one of those math ones that you kind of know, because there's... I think that there's... I guess equations that you do automatically. Like if I ask you what 12 times 12 is, maybe you don't know it off the top, maybe you have to do it in your head. That one's like, but like 10 times 10 is easy, you just know that's 100. You don't have to go into your head and go, oh, well 10 times 10, that's, however you do math in your head. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to math-splain you here, but what I would do is I would do like, oh, well 10 times 10, that's, you take the 0 and you put it on the end of the 10, and then 100 times 1 is your answer. That's how I do it. But anyway, I don't do that one in my head. I just do it. I go like, oh yeah, this is obviously this, and then it's not. I picked Force Contamination there. If you're not watching, that's the only thing you really need to know about. I'm trying to keep up as well, but sometimes I get distracted. I would love a single +10 for this run. In Graft, please. We should have looked at this first. I don't think I would pick any of those. Maybe, you know what? I would pick Serrated Mandibles, maybe. Yeah, removals I don't care for. I'm gonna take the Horde because I want another relic. Bog Slime's okay. Thorn Fruit's pretty okay as well. Too bad I didn't take the Sting relic. Bog Slime is pretty good. Is it? Well, I don't get anything for purples. I guess, actually, Bog Slime combos with making me have a really big Echo's turn, potentially. I'll take it. I think it has a higher high than Thorn Fruit. A +10 would be nice. Okay, just 4 + 20 consumes. It's fine. I'm not mad. I'm a little mad. I'm gonna keep Engraft because it procs Sap Tap for me. And that's alright. Hoping to get like a +10 and then duplicate off on it, but I'll take another Restoration Detonation. No, you know what? I'll take another Soul Crushing Guilt. That's probably the right play. Okay, I'm ready. Shall we continue? How far do you know your multiplication tables off the top? Do you remember them? They kind of got ingrained in my mind. I did them a lot when I was a kid. So I can do... I know through 12 times 12 pretty easily. Beyond that, it starts to get like... Was 12 times 13? I don't know. I don't know that one off the top. One day, maybe. But what is 12 times 13? It's gotta be like 160... 156? 156, I think. I've actually, now that I think about it, I've never learned that one. Oh god. Ooh. I think if we fracture both of them, they'll die over time. Fracture is such a good card. Kind of unfair. Wurmkin here. It's good to fill up the 4 on the floors as well. And I'm gonna leave this Wurmkin because I don't need to spend it here. Fine like this. This deck doesn't have anything. I guess Chasera can fight the fractures, but other than that, it's fine. Soul Crushing Guilt isn't really a waste here. I should put it on the boss. I just guilt the Pyre Wing so I don't take a hit. Shelter for armor, I suppose. We're strong. This run's looking pretty solid. Even if you half it, it's not enough, Seraph. I've already played that line in my head. I'm a million steps ahead of you, you fool. You absolute buffoon. Yeah, there's no reason to Soul Crushing Guild with the Pyre Wings on the bottom floor though, because that guy will get, he'll get purged. He'll get cleared. Good guild here. That makes the most sense. Imagine if I had echoes there. Do you see how many of those I had? That would have been nice. Okay, this is gonna be the turn where the game ends now. This is gonna be the turn where it goes from, ooh, I don't know, maybe something could go wrong, to, oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, maybe something could go wrong, you never know. Oh, and there's a plus 78. Too bad I can't Soul Crushing Guilt here. That's a 210 times 5. It could be. I guess that there is a little bit of a hit problem on the Divinity maybe, but I am doubtful. Start spending my big consumes here. Big heals only. Posting pin is good. We just want to minimize damage now, I suppose. But we are gaining max HP. Damage I take is pseudo-permanent. Not really permanent, but it's going to become harder and harder to heal as I consume my whole deck. And this is a byproduct, of course, of not hitting an actual consume. Or sorry, an actual heal card, I should say. The classic Awoken scenario, you're playing Awoken, you're having a good time, and then all of a sudden you realize that you didn't hit a single healing card for your run. And all of the shops had plus 20 consume and not plus 10 for your restore. And then you go, hey Monster Train, where's my fucking card? Hey, you hit a heal card, you got it, Engraft, shut the hell up. I don't think I asked you. I don't think I asked for your input, straw man. Who invites this guy? Honestly. If I root you, you're dead. There's not really a question, right? Yeah, we do 1,500? No, this is more like 2,000 per round. You're dead in 2 hits. So 1508, yeah, okay, goodbye. Why was that 1508? Did I play that on him twice? I must have played, no. 1508, that's a weird number, isn't it? Because it's, oh no, it's times 4, actually. No, that still doesn't make sense. It was like 370? Times 4? 1508, hold on. Give it, I gotta get the calculator out for this one. Well, 1508 divided by 4, it has to be, I don't know, now I'm not sure. Now I'm unconvinced. I gotta watch my Animus Oval very closely. I do have 2 dazes for the Divinity, and among other things, I have the shelters and such, but still gotta be a little cautious. We should save consumes. No reason to consume here. I can force contamination if there's anything I'm actually afraid of here. Cuts down the wave a little bit. Yeah, let's do this. Put it there. Doesn't make a big difference. Oh, actually, let's continue to the back. We can just diffuse the next wave quite heavily. Okay. This is the Echo's turn, so this is the turn where everything goes a little insane here. This is the turn where we go a little wicked with it. So top me off. Nothing too good on the draw. I want to split the spikes off here. This is gonna get a little too, the definite killer here is gonna be damage taken. More than anything else, I think. The Sentient's gonna die to damage output because I never got good healing. That's what we have to be aware of. But like, how do I stop that is the question. The answer is I need to stop the Shade Wings. Can I stop the Shade Wings? Oh, I can Soul Crush and Guilt them next turn. Okay, never mind. I have 2 Soul Crushing Guilts, we just daze targets that are priorities. Never mind, never mind. I don't have to care that much. I'm not posting Kin here. Sentient's gonna get real spooky here, and then I'm just gonna slow heal back up and daze things that are scared. Oh no, I'm dying. Really good Bounding Echoes draw, actually. Okay, so it goes like... Well, Soul Crushing Guild definitely hits the Shade Wings. That's not a question. I'm gonna play Restoration Detonation on the Sentient, of course. Let's see what the draw is. I think it's probably best over time to just daze the Divinity with the other Soul Crushing Guild. That's 33 health saved across my units. That's good. You'll die slow, and we'll kill the high damage unit fast. 173 times 5 is actually not enough to kill here, funnily enough. I will get hit. Yeah, you'll live. But I have enough to kill through if I just go... We can actually play a big shelter here too, which is good. Yeah, Razor Sharps are fine. I like to split the 15 times 3s maybe? Or I could just double Fracture. I was gonna Fracture Shelter Echoes, but I think it's actually better to just target fire one of these down with Fracture. And then we can go like Ensnare, Shelter, Echoes looks fine. If the Sentient dies, I do think I'm in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, like this wave can cause me a little bit of woe. But we have some healing left. This is actually a little bit of a harder fight than I would perhaps originally have anticipated. Fracture you, you're dead. Root the Wing Conduit, that wave is no longer that scary. All good there. I'm going to... Big heal. Regular heal. And Graph. We may as well just play out all of this. That's always gonna happen. You're dead. Shade Wings is done and dusted. I can Soul Crushing Guilt the other one to really diffuse this wave. And that's 45 damage guaranteed off the table. What else could I do here? If I play Fracture, it's 10. Okay, I'm gonna guilt this guy, that's for sure. And he dies, of course, because I get 1 echo back. Because 4 times 1 is 4 plus 2 is not enough, but it is enough when you do look at it. You're done. I should kill this. I should just be sure that that multi-striker doesn't live. Just make it 100% clear he dies. Okay, your days, we take very little. This is definitely a run where I added a lot of tools to the run over the course of it, and they all end up coming in handy at the end. I need to guilt first if I'm gonna guilt up here. Am I gonna guilt top floor? Yeah, I am. I should have guilted 1 earlier. I lost 1 echo for that. The draw. Razor Sharp, fine. I think we're pretty much in the clear now. We're starting to chip the Divinity down pretty heavily. I'm gonna split you off. I could have 6 more attack here, but ultimately that's the sort of thing that I don't think is worth sweating in this sort of a run. I'm sitting here with a 338 times 5, and I'm like, ooh, well this could be a 343 times 5, or 344 times 5. Ooh, I missed a little bit. Let's not miss a little bit here, but this time you just play it. So the way that it works is you want to play the extract card on the number exactly enough to play it with a charged echo permanent when you have Encased Divinity. So you play it on this one to save 1, and then you win the run. Okay, I'm just gonna take it. Good run. That last combat was like that felt like a great run on Monster Train where I had a very strong run throughout and then built built a setup of like, hey, here's a few good cards to stop the Divinity from just killing me, because that definitely can get run over. I missed all the healing cards I would have liked to have played, because the normal way you would play a run like that is you would just have like Unleash the Wildwood, and you would play Unleash the Wildwood every 3 turns on the Sentient, and there would not be a question. But I didn't see any play. I think I saw Awake, actually. I shouldn't say I saw no healing cards. I saw Awake, and I didn't take it. I didn't even talk about it, because I was like, I'll just get some +10s in my mind. I skipped Awake because it's 3 energy, and 3 energy is expensive, but it turned out to be the best thing they offered me, so... Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, do not forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.